Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and this is our review of The Last Jedi.
Wow, is it really the last one? I think you're lying, Zack Snyder. It might be.
It's not gonna be. They're gonna do 18,000 more Star Wars movies because it makes that dank onion.
The dank onion.
That dank onion.
A dank onion
There's
that you
lots
take a bite out of.
Dank onions in my pants.
What? The trailer starts out, immediately you see Ren on a rock going, oh! And that's basically what happened what happened was...
I left my hatchet
What happened was Luke Skywalker slapped her in the face and said, listen, hooker, you don't have enough midi-chlorians. Get out of here! No, it's like, she's training. She's out of breath. She's obviously doing the Jedi relaxing technique.
Was it that, or did he just like they left us with that scene in The Force Awakens where they're just standing there and forever it's like, oh.
Maybe she just got tired of doing it.
Maybe he just fucking disappeared like Batman.
No, I think
he likes to do that.
No, maybe her arm got tired. She's like, how much longer do I have to hold the lightsaber?
Did he just disappear into the night?
Yeah, I guess, but he is a Jedi. He is a Jedi. But, you know, they show sequences of her training and then you hear the voiceover of Mark Hamill saying, just breathe. I think of Faith Hill.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Breathe. Got a machine hat.
Got on red.
But you hear him saying, just breathe, you know, let go and all this stuff, and you see her like rising rocks up, which is as you do, you have to start somewhere. And she, little pebbles are rising up.
Man of Steel.
And then she's fighting with the lightsaber, and he's looking all badass in his statuesque form, going, you're doing well. It's so much bigger.
I enjoy it.
You already are prepared.
Folger sucks.
You know, he's like reach out with the Force, kind of like Yoda did back in Empire. And, you know, reach out with the Force, what do you see? And she sees light, she sees dark, you see Kylo Ren's, I guess it's Kylo Ren's mask destroyed. And all this
She was looking at Oreos.
She sees a lot. She's slowly getting to accept this Jedi gift that she has. I mean, she started getting that at The Force Awakens, but now she's really into it. Then you see cool action sequences. I don't know what's going on with Finn. I mean, he's asleep at the wheel. You should never drink and drive. Because they have these little, they look like desert speeders. They're not snow speeders, but I got reminded of snow speeders. You see them flying in the desert. One of them hits the fucking like ground hard, and I'm like, that guy just got his license. And then you see Kylo Ren.
One truth.
When he's holding that lightsaber like that, I almost think, even though you don't see much of it, but I'm just kind of extrapolating from just that small scene, maybe that's Mark Hamill showing up. I think that would be epic, to have Mark Hamill fight Ben. But I don't think, they might save that. Oh my god, dude, please not. I just reached out with the Force and I touched something I didn't
Stop it, your nerd boner's touching me.
I know, it's like, it really does. Your boner, like this thing doesn't go all the way lightsaber hard.
Your gun is digging into my hip.
But is it a gun? Oh god. But no, it's
Finkel is Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Place is out. But it's not like this thing gets you a full-on boner, but it gets like the shaft getting going. And if you're a girl, there's a little wetness down there. It's just like, yeah, you know, I feel nice about it. Well, you gotta
so descriptive.
You gotta make sure the girls know that they're involved. What I was saying, I reached out with the Force and I touched something I didn't like, and I'm pulling it back right now.
Reach out and touch Faith.
Yeah, but here's what I was thinking. What if the Mark Hamill sequence that we all want to see between him and Kylo Ren and Snook.
Snook. Gonna get stuck snowing Snook.
Motherfucker looks like 50 Cent because he can find me at the club. You know, that whole, you know, Mark Hamill versus Snook and Ben Solo would be at the end, the third of the last act. Mark Hamill fucking dies, and then Rey takes over and kills them both. Kills, you know, Kylo Ren and Snook. I could see them doing that.
The great John Nash.
I know. Fuck you.
I don't know. You know a lot.
The game is rigged.
I'm a very, very, very spectator Star Wars fan. I don't get really deep into the backstory. I just like to watch the movies as pure entertainment value. We're not a hardcore Star Wars channel. We just like Star Wars and enjoy it. You were really into Star Wars growing up. You know a lot more about it than I do. So if something you're saying is wrong, then it's his fucking fault.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
I will say this though. It reminded me a lot of the Force Awakens trailer when they first released it. But that one was way more mind-blowing because we hadn't seen shit in years, right? Yeah. So just seeing the Millennium Falcon like you did in this trailer, it looked just as cool, but it's like this time it's not as fucking, you're not gonna have people crying, you know, because it was like, oh my god, it's real. Probably, but so it wasn't like that level, but They did what a trailer should do. They didn't show very much. They showed the main characters. They showed that it's going to look fucking beautiful, much like Rogue One and the other one did. And I'm most excited for this movie out of all of them because, as I've said before, The Force Awakens was amazing and great and fucking fantastical, wear your pajamas, dad, and wonderful. But they still had to kind of reincarnate the series again, so they did a lot of the stuff you saw in the original Star Wars. This is finally a real continuation. It's an absolutely new story. No ties to it's tied to it, but you know what I'm saying? They're not going to retread.
They're actually going on their own state.
It's not going to be a reach out of Empire or anything like that. So I'm most excited for this movie.
Speaking of Empire, I do feel there were snippets of that feel of that really dark, heavy feeling of Empire throughout this trailer. Like I feel, it's always in the second act that it's like where the heroes are in a depressed state and the evil's rising, and then all of a sudden something happens. A small little bit of light, like Empire was so good about doing that. And then in the last act, you get the full-on resolution and the heroes win. So I think that there are going to be, this is going to be the darker of the three films. There's obviously going to be 2 more trailers after this eventually. Yeah. And I hope that they keep to their, stick to their guns and they don't keep showing more and more. Because I don't want to see everything. I want to be surprised. I want to be like fucking shocked and awe when I go to the theater and say, oh my God, Mark Hamill has a vagina. I never knew. No, I don't want to see that. I hope not. That's a hermaphrodite. I don't want to see that. I just want to be shocked about something. I want to be surprised. Like I was shocked, spoiler alert if you Force Awakens, Han Solo died. But I didn't see that coming. I thought it was gonna be Chewie, but
we had our perfect Clerks moment after watching Force Awakens, by the way, because we went with our friend to the bar after the movie, and he hadn't seen Force Awakens
that
yet.
Was bad.
And some douchebag, the movie just came out, some douchebag's walking by, and he goes, and he heard us talking about it, and he heard our friend Blake say he hadn't seen it before, over his shoulder, he goes, Han Solo died! And there was literally almost a fight that ensued.
Yeah,
really.
The bar was like fucking mad.
It was fucking crazy. But yeah, no, the trailer looks fucking great. I'm excited as shit for the movie. I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
To end.
We watched a movie. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie.